There is the preacher I told you about. I heard him preaching yesterday in the market.
My friend, why do you stand in this market and preach so strongly about a God of mercy? You speak with a passion we have not heard from all of the others who have been here. Why is it that you are so sure that this Jesus you preach about is really the Son of God?
Not very long ago, this Jesus and his disciples went across the lake to the region of the Gerasenes. When Jesus got out of the boat, a man with an evil spirit came from the tombs to meet him. This man lived in the tombs, and no one could bind him anymore, not even with a chain. He'd often been chained hand and foot, but he tore the chains apart and broke the irons on his feet. No one was strong enough to subdue him. Night and day among the tombs, in the hills, he would cry out and cut himself with stones. There was nothing anyone could do to help him. When he saw Jesus from a distance, he ran and fell on his knees in front of him and shouted out at the top of his voice,
"What do you want with me, Jesus? Jesus, the Son of the Most High God? Swear to God that you won't torture me. Swear to it, please. Do not torment me."
Come out of this man, you evil spirit. What is your name?
My name is Legion, for we are many. So many.
and he begged Jesus again and again not to send them out of the area. Those demons noticed a large herd of pigs feeding on the nearby hillside, and they begged Jesus,
"Would you send us among the pigs? Will you please allow us to go into them?"
Jesus gave them permission, and the evil spirits came out and went into the pigs. The herd, about 2,000 in number, rushed down the steep bank into the lake and were drowned. Those tending the pigs ran off and reported this in the town and countryside, and the people went out to see what had happened. When they came to Jesus, they saw the man who had been possessed by the legion of demons, sitting there, dressed and in his right mind, and they were afraid. Then the people began to plead with Jesus to leave their region. As Jesus was getting into the boat, the man who had been demon-possessed begged to go with him. Jesus did not let him, but said,
Go home to your family and tell them how much the Lord has done for you and how he has had mercy on you.
So the man went away and began to tell his story in the Decapolis about how much Jesus had done for him. And all the people were simply amazed by his story.
How can you be sure this story is actually true and that Jesus really did this miraculous thing?
Because I am the man Jesus showed mercy to by driving out those demons. I want everyone to know what Jesus has done for me and what he can do for them with that same power I witnessed. Now tell me, would you like to hear some more?